Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 26 episode 4. In the previous episode we laid this massive slab or concrete which is going to be our main cell block. This will hold our high risk prisoners because this is supposed to be a high risk facility. However, we might be bringing in some prisoners that are normal or medium risk, whatever you would like to call them, just to test it out, but I haven't yet decided. But I better decide quickly because we should be getting prisoners this episode. Anyway, as you can see, workmen are cracking on with building this. I'm going to speed up to max speed so they can get on with that. I'm also going to go down the bottom here and go to rooms and then cells, and then we're going to actually designate all of these bottom row bits as cells because obviously we need to, well, put them in. We need to furnish the things. We'll go to objects and then to beds, and then we're going to shove the beds in every cell block. There we go, all the way along to the end, and I'm just going to do one row. We can do the row up the top at some point. I don't need to do it just yet. We'll leave that, and then I'm going to put the toilets in here, and I'm going to skip every other one just so I don't have to spin it round every time. I think it's just easier. There we go, then spin it round, and then put all of these in. We have 71,000 generic units of currency, which is a fair amount. That's okay. Well, let's just put some doors on these cells as well because they're not really cells unless they have them, you understand? So there we go, there's that all sorted. Obviously the workmen are going to come in and get on with this. So yes, I plan on getting prisoners this episode, but I don't know which one I'm going to get. We'll have to have a bit of a think. That's a holding cell and it's still shouting at me because it's not enclosed apparently behind doors, and technically it's right because I need to go to solitary door and put a solitary door there and there. That's going to be our security office, but obviously I want them very, very secure, so I'm going to put big doors on it, and then that will be completely surrounded. Let's just go to our utilities and then to electrical cable and just check that, yeah, that area there is not powered up. So we're going to run probably just that cable out to there, to be honest with you. I think that should sort that right out. We need to also put some more electrical cable like that, and then we need to actually we won't need to do anything else. I think that should do it quite nicely. Let's just check. Yeah, they are also watered up as well. As you can see, there's toilets there. We're going to have some metal detectors there, and we also need to put them at the start of the prison as well. This is the prison entrance, and I think I'm going to put them in now because I'll just forget later on. It's just, it always happens. I always say I'm going to put some metal detectors in, and then I forget them. So I'm going to put the metal detectors in now. Technically, we also need metal detectors there as well. This is where we've got the entrance to the canteen. But because I'm going to need 6 of them, it's going to be a little bit too much money. So I'm going to put them there. This is the only cell block. So I'll just do this. I'll put them there for now, and then we can sort it out later. Anyway, as you can see, our new capacity is 4 prisoners. Yeah, get in. 4 prisoners. Wow. All of them 4 prisoners. Right, so staff well-being initiative. That's something we need to complete. So let's just go down here, and we're going to go to our rooms, go to staff room, designate all that as staff room like so, and then obviously we need to put in all of the drinks machines and sofas and such. So I think we will probably put just a sofa at either side, and then we can put drinks machines, say, along the wall like that. And you know what? I'm going to put sofas down the bottom as well like that. And then we can put some chairs in as well. I mean, this is actually costing more money than I really want to spend, but I think that'll do it for now. There we go. That should do it. It's a bit of a weird design, but, you know, it's done. Excellent. This is going to be our security station. Sorry, no, it's going to be our armory, isn't it? That's going to be an interesting one when we get that sorted. The armory. What's all this? This is all the drinks machines and all the things I've bought. Yes, the workmen are getting on with all of that. Right. Good grief, Laggington. Right, we need to probably plumb this area in. As you can see, they are shouting out for water, and we can probably resolve the issue by simply running a water pipe straight like that. And that should fix the problem. Or rather, I think it's going to be easier to run it like that and then run it straight up to the main water pipe there. That should do the job. Should do the job. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, what we need to do now is check the outside perimeter. This is the main wall all the way around the outside of the prison, and that is secure. We know that is fine. However, I want to get this internal one done as well. Now, the thing is that this bit here and then, this bit here is going to be a building, same as this one here. So we need to resolve that. However, the problem I have is that in order to get the wall all the way around. I need to put them buildings in first, but it's going to cost a lot of money. So what I'm going to do, I think, is build this area here, because this will be, well, we need, that's I believe it's a cleaning cupboard, and is it a cleaning cupboard? One of them was, oh yeah, one of them's cleaning cupboard, this one here, and this one is laundry, and then this is our sort of, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I originally said it was going to be a common room. However, there's no reason we can't have it as a workshop, although I wasn't really content on really having one. I don't really think I want a workshop in this place. No, I don't. I actually don't want a workshop in this place. Ah, crap. Yeah, we've busted the power. I was gonna say, hang on, that sounds like that's an ominous noise. Just the clunk. No, it's not. It's just me messing it up. Well, I say messing it up. I haven't messed it up. It's just the power's gone out. It's just because we've put all these lights in. Yeah, most of this stuff is just from the lights. That's the only thing really in here. There's nothing much else. Anyway, we are actually researching prison labour and deployment, but we haven't got it done yet because we need to hire the people that will research it. So there's the chief, and I know what he's going to do. He's going to charge up that way. Oh, good grief. I'm going to hire one of these, one each, sorry, and then go to rooms, and then to office, and then undesignate that as an office because that chief's going there, then redesignate it because obviously, yeah, we don't want the chief there. We want him down here because that is the psychologist office. So they're researching that. I need 5 guards without duties for our staff wellbeing initiative. That'll be done quite soon. Anyway, looks like we can turn the power back on now, I think. Just need to make sure that these are switched on. I really wish there was a easier way of switching them on individually, but there we go. That should be that done, and then power on, and there we go. We're already running at half power already. Good grief, there's a lot of lights in this place. It also something to do with the metal detectors as well, I'm guessing. So I'm just going to run some power to the metal detectors, and the ones at the front have got power as well. So that's all fine. Right, so 14 prisoners is our maximum capacity at the moment. Obviously, we do have our holding cell, so it's not a big problem, really. I don't know why that isn't powered up. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Let's just run a bit of electrical cable in that way there. Job done. And just checking all the doors. The jail doors are on there. Right, now, the thing is originally... oh, actually... let me just go over here, and before... why is that not... damn it, that's not far... that's too far away. The reason that that one is not actually connected up, that there, is because the water finishes there, look. It can't go too far, so I'm going to run the pipe down here because I need to anyway to fix the shower, and then hopefully that'll connect that one toilet up. If not, we're going to have to run some large pipe. Anyway, the idea originally was to have this place as a... sort of an automated area where we have the security stations out the front here, and they have door controls and also security cameras, and then we control pretty much every single door throughout the place via these 2 areas. But that's what we're going to do in the long term. In the short term, we're just going to have standard guards because I really don't think I'll be able to go around and manually put all these doors in just yet. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to our rooms once more, and then to solitary, and then designate these bits up the top and bottom, like so, and that'll give our solitary area, and then we spend a lot of money on solitary doors. I say a lot of money, I'm going to, yeah, I might as well do the rest. It's a little bit of money, but, you know, it's money well spent, because we're going to be putting people in there from day one. Ah, that's a problem. That place is also, am I going to have to run a pipe all the way along, from there, all the way down for that? I think I am, you know. You know, it'd probably be better if I actually just deleted that, and if I put one there and there, it would probably fix the problem. Good grief. Anyway, that's inefficient, but it's done. It's government work. It's supposed to be inefficient. Right, anyway, I need at least 5 guards without assigned duties. I also need a couple of guards and a couple of chefs for our kitchen and the other areas as well. Well, kitchen, and I need some janitors, and I need... there's a lot of things I need, actually. Let's just go to our objects and then to large jail door. We're going to put large jail doors on all of these areas here. We should really section these off like so. And then what I want to do is go to materials and then fence, and then run a fence all the way along here. Now, this obviously is going to be... well, from here, this is going to be fenced. This is actually correct. But the other side, up to there... that bit there, and also this bit here, is actually a building. But I'm not going to build this section. I'm not going to build this section first. This is the one I'm going to do first, because we can have our Visitation here. And then we can have the... Yeah, we can have Visitation there. And then we'll have the working bit there. I am thinking about making that a workshop, you know. I'm thinking it might be... I don't know, it might be a good idea. Just something for them to do and such, and it means we can do more grants and such. I'm leaning towards that idea now of having that as a... Let me just cancel all this. Cancel that. Demolish walls from there. I think, you know, I am actually going to have that as a workshop. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that idea. Just give them something to do, you know? Yeah. I think we're going to have it as a workshop. We'll get to that later, but for the time being, let's just put in some jail doors and such in these separate areas. Now, obviously, having these as jail doors now is a bit problematic because we'll then need to open them all up manually, and it's going to be a big pain, but we'll see what happens anyway. As soon as the prisoners turn up, it's going to be a massive, massive problem. Right. So, let's just go to tables, and I want to put in some more tables back here. So, table there, table there, table there, and obviously this will make them, this will allow them to, ooh, good grief, that's in the wrong area. This will give the canteen actually some use, because at the moment it was just made to, you know, fulfill the needs of a grant, so that should do it quite nicely. There we go. Right, I think we also need... Do we need more in the kitchen? I think we do need more in the kitchen. At the moment, it's just completely bare bone stuff. One cooker will not do, so we're just going to fill it up. There we go, and we'll put some fridges in. So, one there and there. And that should do us nicely. 37,904 generic units of currency, receiving $70 a day. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Right. So what we need to do is actually got utilities, electrical cable, and then run some electrical cable out, and then in these separate sections here, ready for actually getting some sort of CCTV monitors up, as well as some remote door control. The more I play, the more I realise I may have to actually get that up sooner rather than later. This fence that's going around now, that will be replaced by the perimeter wall eventually. Eventually. Obviously, it's quite expensive, and I just can't really afford it at the moment. Or rather, I've got other things to spend my money on. That's annoying, isn't it? That one light there that's not powered up. One light. You know what? You know what? I'm just going to go to dismantle and dismantle the lights. Can we dismantle it? Yeah, we can, yeah. Let's just go to dismantle. I could run power cable, but I'm just going to dismantle that light there. Balls to it. I can't be bothered running loads of cable along just to power the thing up because it'll look all dodgy. Anyway, there's that sorted. Right, so we have holding cells. We have solitary confinement. We have 14 cells. We have a canteen, a kitchen. That should do the job. We now have deployment, which we will get on with that now. So all of this area here is basically... staff only, staff only. Once that is done, we'll make the outside staff only. What else do we want? That's fine, that's fine. Technically, that is staff only as well. And... yeah, there we go. I think that's about done. Right, so these are going to go along and demolish these areas here. They're going to demolish all of the fences, and then once that's gone, we'll put this big slab or building in. 37,000 generic units of currency. Not really enough for me to build what I need, I don't think. Let's go to building brick, and we'll see how much it's going to cost. Oh, it's only 10 grand. That's actually, oh, 11,750. That's alright, that. I can handle that. Right, excellent. So there's that put in. We'll go to our rooms. And actually, no, we won't put the rooms in. We'll sort that out first. We'll put a large jail door on that there. Up to here. This bit here will be staff only and such, so obviously the prisoners can come in and such. Sorry, the prisoners can come in, they'll be taken through it, escorted through it, but after that, they'll never be able to go past it. If they do, then obviously they are trying to escape, which will be, it'll be problematic for them at the best. Right, let's check our power situation. Power is, good grief, we are going to have another generator. I can feel it in the waters already. Yeah, let's just run some more power. Let's just make sure that is definitely powered up. If we're going to have a workshop there, then guess what? We're definitely going to have another power grid. However, what we'll have to do is run... We're going to have to change the wiring a little bit. So this area up here, as well as in here, will be powered by that new generator when we put it in. So all of the kitchen stuff and all of the workshop stuff and probably this building here will be powered by that one area there. Might even do the rest of here, but then the rest of it will be powered by the current generator. But that's a future me problem. I can deal with that in at a later date and such. Anyway, if we're going to have a workshop, we do need exports. And what I'm probably going to do is put exports across the other side of the road, but I'll deal with that later. We don't really need to bother with it. We have 18,000 left. We're saving a little bit of money, and this building is almost complete. And once that's done, we will... Oh, there we go. We're going to put it all in. And obviously we're going to spend a bit of money on the lights and such. Let's go to a large jail door, and we'll put a large jail door in there. And then we'll put a standard door in there. And then this is where we're going to have our... What's this going to be? We're going to have Alcoholics Anonymous back there, I believe it was. And then a classroom around here. So I'm going to put just a door there in the corner. I don't think we really need to bother with separating these off here. We're not going to have a classroom in the first instance, so we don't need to bother with it. Let's just put some... Oh, that was brick wall. I didn't mean to put that brick wall there. What I wanted to do is put fencing in there and there. Actually, fencing is probably not a good idea because it looks horrible. And I think it was going to be... I think we're going to use probably brick wall. Something like that. Yeah, like that. And then that would actually be perimeter wall, that bit. Just because of the way the design would go. So let's just do the brick wall for the time being. I'm going to redo the bits that I have messed up over there. There we go. And I think that is about right. Okay, sorted. Let's just finish putting the brick wall in here. Looks like we're not going to receive prisoners in this episode, but next episode we definitely will. I'd rather get everything up and running first and it not boot off than mess it up, to be honest with you. Let's just go to my common room and then designate all of that as common room there. Again, that little bit will be sort of weird airlock thing where we have... Not an airlock, but it'll be... It'll have metal detectors in it, so obviously we can detect anything coming from the in and out the common room. So we're gonna have metal detectors all over the place, as you've seen. So yeah, something we need to work out at some point. Right, it looks like this power. Well, there's no power in this room, so we'll just run it across like so, and then that should power up everything in the entire area. That should do it quite nicely. So we need a... Well, we need to designate all that as a visitation, so we'll click and drag, and there we go, there's all that as visitation. We'll go to objects and then to visitor tables, and then we need to put it like so, all the way along down to the bottom. Now some people have commented saying we should probably put like a little door there, as if it's like a separate area, and I actually like that idea. I like that idea a lot, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put doors in it, like that, and then technically... Actually, this might break it. I have a feeling that this might break the entire thing because it'll class both sides as two separate rooms, and then this side will not be legal. Is it going to do that? I don't think it has. I think it's worked out okay. Let's just go to our utilities a second. That's all powered up. That's fine. Then let us go to our deployment, and that's weird. There you go. So that and that are now separate areas that the prisoners can't go. Excellent. That's actually exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Right. Excellent. So we're just going to go brick wall, put a brick wall there because we need it, and then we need to also put a bit of our... Technically it won't be a brick wall there, but I'm going to put it in just... I'm going to put it in for now, just so we can separate these two bits off. Because at the moment the class of these is the same area. Right. So, I need to go to staff. Actually, no. Before I do anything else. Pause the game. Regime. Free time. All the way along. There we go. Okay. So, free time is sorted. Staff. Cook. 1, 2. Guard. 1, 2. There's 1 grand. 3, 4, 5 grand. Well, 5 grand. 5. No, five, not 5 grand. 5 guards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 grand's done. 24,679 in the bank. Next episode, prisoners. What do you want? Low risk, medium risk, high risk. Vote now in comments. We'll sort for next episode. As always, thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.